27 strange motorcycles. Number 27, life-size Excitebike. Designer Justin Harder turned the motorcycle from the classic video game Excitebike into a real-life, life-size bike. Using wood, spray paint, and a lot of intricate cutting, he brought the pixelated bike to reality. Number 26, Jaguar motorcycle. This motorcycle is obviously an homage to the Jaguar, but the designers might have taken the inspiration a little too seriously since there's literally a Jaguar on this bike. The funniest part might be the fact that riding on this bike would make it look exactly like you're riding on the back of a Jaguar through the streets. Number 25, Uno Dicycle. The classic image of a motorcycle when you think of one usually involves two wheels front to back, which is what makes this vehicle so weird. The Uno Dicycle looks like a motorized unicycle, but it actually has two wheels right next to each other. The Uno Dicycle is so strange, it actually resulted in a chipped knee for its creator during one of the initial test runs. Number 24, Vespa 150 Tap. This strange vehicle is something out of the 1950s. The Vespa 150 Tap is essentially just a Vespa that has been mounted with a M20 75mm recoilless rifle, which is basically a cannon. Some nicknamed the vehicle the Bazooka Vespa for obvious reasons. While driving it around, you have a literal cannon between your legs, but you can't actually safely shoot it while driving around. You do have to dismount before you fire any missiles out of this Vespa. Number 23, the Knitted Motorcycle. The knitted bike by artist Teresa Honeywell is on display at the Georgia Museum of Art. Its goal is to combine a feminine element with a traditionally masculine object, such as the pink knitting over a motorcycle. Number 22, The Thing. You could call this motorcycle The Thing because it's literally covered in the thing and set on fire. Apparently, someone out there wanted to spend the time and money to get an intricate paint job of a rock mutant on their motorcycle. Number 21, Shalovsky Gyrocar. This old school motorcycle is from 1912, and it definitely looks different than what we think of as a motorcycle nowadays. While it does have two wheels, it can actually seat 6 passengers, and it comes with a steering wheel. It looks more like a kooky contraption that a supervillain made rather than a motorcycle though. Number 20, Retro Futuristic Bike. This is evidently a Japanese invention that looks like a super futuristic bike. It seems like this bike fully envelopes the rider inside of it, which begs the question, how do you even get inside this thing? Number 19, Limocycle. For those who love motorcycles but need a stretch limo for an event, you can rent out this stretch motorcycle for all your leather-studded prom needs. This motorcycle is apparently called the Anaconda because of how long it is. Good luck turning corners with this. Number 18, Lobster Cycle. This motorcycle has been completely fitted with a lobster shell casing that makes the perfect quirky ride for surf and turf lovers. The antennae have even been shaped into the handlebars for maximum realism. Number 17, Triangular Ninja. This ninja bike looks sleek and sexy, but for some reason has wheels that are shaped like triangles instead of round wheels. Maybe they engineered some way to make the bike go forward without spinning wheels? Number 16, Mech Bike. This bike seems to have been constructed for an anime convention. It was made in the style of a huge mech. Although it probably can't transform into a huge weapon, it seems to be functional with 2 wheels and a kickstand built in. Number 15, Speaker Bike. Someone definitely pimped out this ride with a whole slew of speakers. It even has a huge subwoofer right where the rider sits. Number 14, Best Seat of the Bike. If you want your motorcycle seat to be really comfortable, might as well weld a toilet seat directly on the bike so you can ride in style. Number 13, Stubby Bike. This bike is designed to look almost exactly like sitting on a moving engine. It's super streamlined, but it almost looks too stubby to be a normal bike. Number 12, Monster Motorbike from Hell. This supersized bike gunned for the world record for the largest motorcycle in the world. It is so big, it can demolish a car with just its front wheel. Number 11, Guitar Bike. Someone who loved guitars and bikes very much decided to combine his 2 interests in the ultimate vehicle. He modeled a bike into an electric guitar to make it look like you're riding a guitar down the streets. There's even a headlight mounted into the tip of the guitar. Number 10, Crazy Hog. I've seen bikes with high handlebars, but this is just plain ridiculous. If you have to hold your hands up above your head like you're riding on a roller coaster, you should probably adjust it to be just a tad shorter. Number 9, Steampunk Cycle. The designer of this motorcycle wanted to create a new and strange silhouette with a steampunk style. It looks strange but sleek at the same time. This may or may not actually be efficient or even legal to drive on the streets, but it definitely looks good for this photo op. Number 8, Tank Motorcycle. This motorcycle only has 2 real wheels and 2 tracks on either side that make it look like a tank. It will definitely clear the streets for anyone who dares to get inside and drive around. Number 7. Burger Trike. This hog is more of a hamburger. It was created by hamburger enthusiast Harry Spurl, who supersized his normal Harley Davidson into a combo meal. The front wheels even have ketchup bottles, tomatoes, and a tiny tray to hold your burger combo. Hamburger Harry Spurl has nicknamed his bike the Hamburger Harley. Number 6. ENV Hydrogen Fuel Cell Motorcycle. This stumpy little motorcycle is the ENV Hydrogen Fuel Cell Motorcycle. It looks strange, but it's a concept that actually would be one of the most environmentally friendly vehicles ever. All it would emit is water vapors. Number 5. Mac G4 Motorcycle. Someone converted a Mac G4 computer into an actual functioning motorcycle. It apparently can run up to 30 miles per hour, which isn't very fast, but considering the fact that most computers can only sit idly on a desk and collect dust, 30 miles per hour is pretty fast. Number 4. Flying Fortress. This is a World War II era motorcycle that someone modified with an actual fighter plane fuselage bolted to the bike. It even has a propeller right on the front of the sidecar, although we can't tell if that propeller actually spins. Number 3. Powerpuff Bike. This bike is one that's full of girl power. It's covered in hot pink paint and Powerpuff Girls, of course. It may be a weird bike, but it definitely is a powerful one, or at least it looks great for photos. Number 2. Buffalo Bike. This bike has got a little bit of bite, or at least it did when it was still alive. This is essentially a normal motorcycle that has been fitted with a buffalo coat to keep it warm in the cold weather. Number 1. Light Rider. This bike claims to be the world's first 3D printed motorcycle, and it's super light. It weighs only 77 pounds, which is air thin compared to the usual 550-pound bike. It's even designed to be super silent but packed with power.